I want to share with you why I would make a terrible cult leader and what this has to do with your safety. I am former CIA officer Jason Hanson, and my goal in life is to help you become more prepared, more safe, more self-reliant. That way you don't have to rely on the government and you can survive whatever crisis comes your way. So let's talk about why I would make a terrible cult leader, and hopefully you would too after you hear what I say. A while back, I was at a training course, and I have 320 acres in Utah. We've got our Spire Ranch. I teach evasive driving, escape and evasion, pistol, rifle, and so on. But I have a lot of people come to me and say, hey, Jason, I want to be one of your instructors. I want to be one of your trainers. And obviously, I've got my friends who are former CIA also and special forces guys who are trainers for me and instructors. But sometimes it's somebody I don't know, somebody out of the blue. And I say, well, obviously, I need to audit your course. We need to go and see what you're doing. I need to get to know you better. I've got to make sure this person's legit. So this person reached out to me, wanted me to check out their course. I went there to audit it and, again, make sure this guy, everything that he said was true and that I could train him and he was good enough to be one of my instructors. Well, I'm at this course. I'm sitting there, kind of just hanging around. There's some people there, and this guy comes up to me on a break and says, hey, Jason, can I talk to you? I'm a huge fan of yours. I love what you do. And, I've got something kind of important I want to tell you. And I said, okay, sure. Yeah, you can talk to me. He says, well, it's got to be in private. I say, okay. So we just, walk over to a corner of a room, and he says, Jason, this is going to be a lot to handle, a lot to take in, and you're probably not going to believe me, but an angel told me I'm God and that I'm supposed to form this organization, this group. I'm supposed to have a bunch of followers who follow me and obey my authority. And you have a big following. You have a lot of people who know you. So I want you to join my group, because if you join, a lot of other people will follow too. And keep in mind, the whole time, I guess I'm speaking to God now because that's what he thinks he is. The whole time this guy is telling me this, I'm being totally polite. I have a straight face. I'm just shaking my head, being again, totally polite and everything, as this guy is clearly out of his mind and should be in a padded rubber room type of thing. And so once he's done telling me this, he says, so, what do you think? Are you ready to join me? And again, being polite, because this guy is, a crazy person. You don't want to set him off or anything. I said, well, that's a lot to take in. Let me think about it. And I can see he's getting a little bit agitated and he's not clearly thrilled. I mean, he was ready to have me drink the Kool-Aid and hand me the cup and say, chug up kind of thing. And so he says, Jason, this is really important. You need to join my group. I need people to obey my command and be my followers. And you'd be a great one of them. Do I look like a great person to join a cult? I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I have that face. So again, I'm being more firm this time and I say, I'll think about it. And that's it. Now, I had flown into this audit training, puddle jumped through a gazillion different airports. So all I had on me was my tactical pen. I didn't have a gun on me. I didn't have a knife on me, which is why you should know hand-to-hand self-defense. And also you should have a tactical pen. If you want the world's best tactical pen and the original tactical pen, how do you like that pitch? Click below. Anyways, all I had on me was my tactical pen. I, of course, have my hand on my pocket sitting there. Not that I really thought this guy who's giving the vibe he was going to attack me, but he was not happy that I was not ready to join his cult. So the class started up again. This guy went to training. I went to doing my thing, walking around. And at the very end, he did approach me again and said, hey, Jason, have you thought of any more of what I said to you? And I said, I've been trying to watch and get to know John Doe Instructor, and I'm here to audit this training and see if he's good enough to become one of my instructors. So no, I haven't given it a ton of thought, and probably not for me, but I'll keep an open mind and see what I think. So again, I'm being totally polite to this crazy person. Well, he left, I left. I made sure I wasn't followed home. I ran a surveillance detection route. Haven't heard from the guy since. Haven't seen the guy since. So lesson number one is there's a lot of crazy people in this world. You know that. There's a lot of mentally ill people in this world. They attack people all the time. You hear those horrible stories on the streets of homeless attacking people. So always have a weapon on you. Have a gun, have a knife, at least have a tactical pen, and at least know some hand-to-hand self-defense. But at the same time, don't join cults. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Here's me out, because you're gonna agree with me. I don't want to say this is everybody has that carnal human, for lack of a better word, bad nature. Well, hey, if you're a cult leader, people do whatever you say. It's like the dictatorship. Who wouldn't want to be king? Who wouldn't want to have somebody wait on them hand and foot and do everything for them? Yes, that's our carnal, natural man, bad person, where we'd want to be a cult leader and have all these people obey us. But we know that's not good, because we know freedom is the way. So that's why I would be a horrible cult leader. When I do my training, when people come and train with me at our 320-acre Spire Ranch, and I'm training them, I basically say to them, hey, I'm going to teach you how I was trained. I'm going to teach you based on my CIA training. I'm going to teach you the way to shoot the best in the world shoot, how I was trained to shoot. But guess what? If you don't like it, obviously don't use it, because you can do whatever you want when it comes to shooting, but you came here, I'm going to show you what the best of the best do. Take it or leave it. So they obviously have the freedom to choose. What drives me nuts is when I see those instructors who are like, you better do it this way. There's no other way. I'm the one that invented this super ninja handgun grip, and I'm the founder of it, who nobody else knew this grip before. safe. Right, buddy. Well, none of us invented it. We learned it from people who wiser, smarter, went before us, and then we pass it on type of thing, right? So be careful of those instructors who are trying to be like cult leaders. But if you love freedom like I do, that's why being a cult leader doesn't make sense. You want people to be free, to make their own choices. You don't want people to blindly follow you and obey. You want people to think. You want people to question. You want people to act. Or act? Yes. You want people to act and do their own thing. Again, not just follow you like some sheep. So don't join a cult. Don't be a cult leader. When you go to training, have instructors that'll show you what it is, but have an open mind and say, guess what? If you don't like my way, don't do it. Try something else that works for you, because all of us are individuals. All of us have different size hands for, handgun grips and all that. All of us have different length fingers and all that. So there's not one perfect method. There's a perfect method that works for you. I think that about covers it today. If you want to have the tactical pen again that I use, click on the link below. Also, please like, subscribe, turn on that ring notification. Have a wonderful and safe cult-free day. I am former CIA officer Jason Hanson. God bless you, God bless your family, and God bless our freedom.